Excellent. Okay, we are live. Thank you very much for joining me. I've not done a live stream for quite a while, so I thought I would pop on and ship some RC parts because that's what I'm doing this morning. I've actually had a really productive day. There's a reason why I look like I've just gotten out of bed as well. I've been up since early this morning. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. So that's definitely, it's not like I've just gotten out of bed that I look like I've gotten out of bed just now. I just look like that. I've actually been doing photographs, I've been drafting listings, and I've done the shipping for the general store. And I actually thought I just had some RC parts to ship. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it as a live stream, because the main reason is, and the honest reason is, I couldn't really think of any kind of good videos to make today on the reselling channel. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to show you guys me shipping radio control parts. Like I said, I've already been productive. It's been an amazingly good day so far. I've already photographed and drafted ready for listing 8 items, which is more than I normally would. I've been kind of scraping the barrel, finding broken CD players and like faulty items that I've had lying around for ages, and I've been photographing and listing them to at least get some activity going on the general store. But the RC store is just going nice and strong. So after I did all of that stuff, and like listing for me is like that whole swallow the frog type thing. So you've got to get up and do it first thing for me, and I feel better about it. I'll say a few hellos. We've got a few people in the chat. We've got Tommy. Tommy is man alive. I hope you've had a nap. Hi Tori. We've got Chris Tyler. We've got Alan P from sunny New Addington. Oh, fantastic. I used to live in New Addington, Alan. Cool. I hope all is well. Hey Gimbal. Hey Chris. I've said hi Chris already. 2 Aussie Thrifter says just a super quick hello before bed. No worries, Brad. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, thanks for popping in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Right, so I have actually gone and picked out the items already. Also, guys, if you could just let me know that you can definitely hear me okay and everything sounds decent and I'm in sync and all that type of stuff, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, I've already done the kind of the laborious and the monotonous part of going and picking the stock from the cases behind me. And also, I really didn't want to like end up showing more crack off because I'm just wearing my normal pajamas, and I didn't want to do that. So I've actually gotten all of the stuff ready. So here, like if I could show you, let me just show you guys what I can see. So let me just show you. Bam. So here you can see all the RC parts. There's quite a few there. There's over 20 odd. I think it's like 22, 23 parts or something. So I'm just going to be shipping them, and you guys are going to be giving me company whilst I do so. I hope that is a good enough reason to watch. If not, I haven't really got much else. Let me just pop the chat out so I can see you guys whilst doing this all, and that will be excellent. Right. Hey Leanne, how are you? Ryan says no Fortnite, I am out. Fortnite and video games will be happening on Twitch later, Ryan. Thank you for popping in though. Tommy says no, not yet, just got in bed a bit ago. The sweet buttery voice will put me out. I hope you get some sleep, Tommy. That is not healthy, man. But yeah, it's up to you. Hey Mr. Sadie, how are you? And Georgina says I'm taking this live is personally for me after my comment earlier. You know what? I did actually think, oh, what a, and I thought, okay, Hi Joan, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Reselling Polly as well, Sam. Wow, thanks for popping in. Cos, thank you for popping in. Aid Waldron as well. Thank you for popping in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Right, so let's get on with it. So I need to start printing off labels for all this stuff that I have sold. Which is great, but like I said, I'm just pretty motivated right now. I'm pretty happy. I might look like trash, but that's fine. I mean, from now on, I think I'm gonna make a thing of getting listing done like first thing in the morning. Like get out of bed and straight away, like just get listing done. I don't want to I just don't want to kind of mess around anymore, because when I wake up, get dressed, and then do the shipping, time can pass, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the mood to do the listing, right? So it's just one of those things. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm going to get the listing done first thing. Like I'm going to get up just like this, just all of this, and I'm just going to get the listing done. Once the listing is done, I feel better already, and then I can focus on other stuff. So if I want to focus on doing Amazon stuff, if I want to focus on making a YouTube stream or a video, or if I want to play kids games on Twitch, aka Fortnite, then I can do that as well. So that's the plan anyway. No, don't ban Tommy. We can't afford to lose any viewers, Ryan. So please don't ban Tommy. And thanks for popping in, Brad, as well. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get a good night's sleep. Ads has popped in as well. And the reseller kid has popped in. Derek, Tap Peddler, Bluegrass Picker as well. Hiya there. Hello. Great ideas. I practice guitar and mandolin right away, 5 a.m. Bluegrass Picker. Wow. Wow. That's quite a great thing to be practicing at 5 a.m. Your neighbors love you. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's really important, because I really do feel that whatever task you find to be the most challenging for you, you just have that energy in the morning, right? The first thing in the morning. And I was able to just get on with it. Like I took some photos. I mean, and these were quite not easy items, but I had to test a couple of them, so it was time consuming. Admittedly, they were simpler items. It was just a case of plugging in some batteries and testing something, but it's still time. And I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that worked out. My neighbors love me. Gee, sounds like you've ruffled Z's feathers, says Aid. Okay, I'm going to list now. I can have your motivating voice in the background. Superb. And Georgina, you'll be snoring 10 minutes. Right. First item that is going to be packaged, ready for shipping, is this, the PD7907. This is the swing rack set for the Tomahawk RC car from Thunder Tiger, and this sold for £6.99. So let me just get the shipping done. So first you lift the flap on the envelope, carefully place the part inside the envelope, and then once ready, because I do another quick check when I'm about to label it, I'll peel this strip that you can see running along the top, and then I will fold the strip over and make sure there is a firm contact between the flap and the rest of the envelope, thereby ensuring the part will arrive safely and my customer will be pleased. So that's the first part done in detail. We're going to go for it. Your best decisions happen early morning. I do major things early so I can play later, says Bluegrass Picker. Bluegrass Picker, I'm completely with you on this now. Going forward, that is going to be my mantra going forward. It really is. I'm completely with that. I'm going to make sure the listing is the first thing I do, even before breakfast. Second item that is being shipped is this. This is part PD1471. Assembled shocks for the MTA4. So basically a couple of shock absorbers. The RC car this goes to, this is an interesting fact, not really, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because what is this video anyway, so I've got to fill it with something, right? So what this RC that these shocks go to, this RC monster truck actually has 8 shock absorbers. So it actually has 2 shock absorbers per wheel. So you need to have 4 of these. And this sold for a lovely £17.99. So again, I will walk you through the shipping process. Watch carefully, you don't want to miss anything. So I take the envelope, padded, carefully lift the flap, place the part inside the envelope, and then return. And like I said, I will obviously be removing the seal once I'm doing the actual thing. So I'm actually picking these out in order, so when I print the labels out, it'll be all in order for me and it'll be nice and simple. I'm just going to the comments. Thank you for watching this, by the way, guys. I really do appreciate it. Diplower asks, how did you start selling RC parts? It was just luck. It was just luck. Beck and I bought a huge model shop out about 3 years ago now. I think 3 years ago. And yeah, we bought a model shop out. Literally, they were shutting down. It was the remnants of a company called Model Zone, who were a big model shop chain in the UK. They had in the past bought out companies like BT and whatever, and they used to have Model Zone shops all over the country, and obviously they went bust. And this was the stock from one of the last remaining stockpiles. Bought a hell of a lot of it. And we've been living off of it since then to an extent, which is amazing. Got to have that firm contact. Indeed, it adds. I think Scotch tape would work so much better, says Tommy. I think that's a reference to our friend Rob Krillin. Hey, Cara, Thrifty Pixie has popped in. How are you? Zahir would be a gazillionaire if he read audiobooks. I can't read. That's the issue, Tommy. I could never list first thing. I would do them all wrong. Really, Georgina? I don't know. Maybe you should try it. I think get the tape gun out, says Leanne. The tape gun would be overkill, I think, for this particular application. But I do appreciate your comment, Leanne. That's what makes this channel great, see the detailed explanation, says Gimbal. Can we have diagrams, asked Tori. No. Will those shocks fit my Silverado, asked Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie, I can with 100% certainty tell you they will not fit your vehicle. Thank you for popping in, Silver Manny, and Jennifer Hayes. We've also got okay, The Truth has popped in as well. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Can you repeat that process? I think I got it wrong, says Tat Bedler. Bear in mind, we're going to be repeating that process around 20 more times, so hopefully you'll be able to pick it up by the end if you've managed to stay the course. I know it's quite an intensive video here. Right, we're moving on to the next part. This is quite a nice little sale as well, if I can just find it amongst these parts. Oh, there it is. So the next part we're selling is the Align 3K carbon fiber tail blades. So this is like a baby helicopter that I like to fly. This is like a baby 200 size helicopter. This is the tail. So this is the tail blade. You see on this, it's like a motorized one. So it's a different. But these are the blades for a much bigger helicopter, and they're the tail blades. So that sold for $24.99, but that is including shipping to Hong Kong. So that, just bear that in mind. That is going to Hong Kong. It's only going to cost me about $2.90 to ship. It will go as a large letter. I use one of these handy dandy scale things, and you can see it is well under the 2.5 centimeter or 25 millimeter limit. So even with an envelope, that's going as a large letter, and it's under 100 grams as well. So again, if you can follow along with me, class, you take the envelope, you open the flap on the envelope, take the item, drop it in, and bear in mind, this is just a temporary close of the flap. We are leaving. Do not remove the seal at this point. If you remove the seal at this point, you are ruining the integrity of this process, because you won't then be able to check the contents of the item as you're about to apply the postage label. It is imperative that you leave that seal intact at this particular point of the process. I appreciate this can be quite an intensive process, but bear with me. There we go. Let me just put that down. All right. What else? Who else has popped in? The Truth came in. Treat them flaps. Oh my goodness. Treat them flaps with respect. Oh gosh. Very interesting comments. Gotta lift the flap. I love audiobooks, says Bluegrass Picker. Okay. You don't get this on Tommy's channel, says Chris Tyler. What's that? Chris, you get zero education on mine, and that's guaranteed. Yeah, on this channel, we can go up to 0.01%, but on Tommy's, you can definitely be sure you will get the flat 0% of education. Um, yeah, they do have. Yeah, he does have Krillin and Tracy though. Sorry I'm late, but the notification of the order to report was delayed, says Frankie's Finds. Thank you for popping in, Frankie's Finds. Hi, Brick-a-Brack Gold, how are you? Dapper Tiger, that's Sam. Guys, definitely check out Dapper Tiger's YouTube channel. He's a fantastic channel he's created. He puts some really nice videos out. He's a great guy, and you'll often find him in the chats over in Tommy and Tracy and other US sellers as well, I'm sure. Hi, Dapper Tiger. And let me just see. Gimbal says, wait, Z, my pen ran out. I need to write this down. Oh my gosh. You guys do get large letters. Our large letters are small AF. Yeah, are the dimensions for large letter. Here's a bit of knowledge. Guys. The dimensions for large letter are 45. No, that's not right. No. Okay. All right, dimensions for large letter are 35 by 25 by 2.5 centimeters. That's our dimensions for large letter. There you go. There's some actual information there. So don't worry, there won't be too much of that. I don't want to ruin the vibe of the channel. Okay, so now I'm looking for a steering swing set. Oh gosh, where is it? What have I done with it? No. Hold on. Have I gone wrong already? Oh man. What have I done? Have I not done any of them? Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. You know what, guys? I need to actually add the postage as I'm going along. I've been going along and not adding the postage, so I'm gonna have to catch up on myself. So I've done that one. I've done this one as well, the assembled shocks. Let me just add the postage. 88 pence there. So I'm just adding postage now to the ones that I should have added. Okay, the tail rotor that's going to Hong Kong is going to cost me £3.66 to ship. It's not much. That's cool. All right, and now we're up to date. Next item, 1341, the fuel tank bottom. Okay, so I'm looking for this. Next item that sold is the Fuel Tank Bottom Pro, part number PD1341. This one only sold for $5.99, but still, you know, $5.99, still a sale. Right. Writing these tips down. Okay, so here we go. $5.99 in the bag. You know the drill now. And I've got to just make sure that I'm actually adding the postage as I'm going along. It's so easy. You know what? When you're live streaming or recording a video whilst doing even the simplest tasks, it's so easy to mess that up. It really is. And Damien has popped in as well. DB Resells. Again, Damien has a great YouTube channel worth checking out as well, guys. DB Resells, as well as Ads Robinson. Thank you for popping in. The Reseller Kid says, I got given by my dad's friend a DJI Phantom drone. Haven't used much as don't want to lose it, as lost my Parrot Bebop drone as a controller and drone lost connectivity. Excited to use it in the summer. Oh, a DJI Phantom, that is a fantastic little item or a fantastic drone to have gotten hold of. I've actually got some drones that I'm going to be listing in the next couple of days as well, and then that'll be the last of my larger items, which is a bit of a shame. Tommy flattened the education curve on YouTube. This is Mr. Sadie. Hi Ozzy, rocking the white beard. It is very grey and white in there as well. Hello Rosie Marsden, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. And Darkened Soul says, I just love those little faces looking at us from the shelf. They're pretty cute. Oh, those are the worst purchase you can make, Darkened Soul. So definitely, man, like, I think Rebecca has just returned from work because the dog is going, you know, he's going bonkers. All right, the next item. So this is I've got to be extra careful here Got to be extra careful here, guys. So this is what is called a multi-quantity order. This is where a customer, rather than buying one item, buys more than one item together in a combined order. So we have to be doubly careful. Yes, the dog is definitely happy to hear that Rebecca is reversing into the drive. So let me just show you guys. So the first item that this gentleman has bought from me is the front rear differential set, and then he has purchased the diff gear set as well. So I need to find the diff gear set. There we go. So this is a combined sale of £30 going to the Republic of Ireland. So bear in mind, so this is a combined order. So this is a regular order. This is a combined order. See, two items. Now, it may seem confusing, but what we're going to do is, just because there's two items, we don't take out two envelopes. We stick to just the one envelope, and we put both the items. Watch, we'll do it one at a time. 1, 2. There we go. So now both items are securely placed in the padded envelope. Now this one I'm actually going to have to weigh because I want to make sure it's under the weight is correct. I need to make sure the weight is correct. Otherwise we may have shipping issues. So I'm going to bring over a magical device which will help you. Bear with me. This here is what's known as a scale, and it measures the weight, the mass of objects of different sizes. So we're going to use this to devastating effect. Hey honey, do you want to come and say hi? We're on a live stream. You can just say hi.
Hello peoples!
Okay. Yeah, so Becca just pops in.
Check out my nails.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay.
Look at those.
They're so nice.
I know.
Yeah. Rebecca is showing off her nails there. You can you can check out how she does her nails on her YouTube channel. It's a good day. No, it's alright. It's alright. I'm just showing them how the complex packing procedure. It's okay. All right. So in a moment, you shut the door. As you take him out because he's just being a noob. Thank you. Right. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to have to press the power button on this unit. When I press the power button, you will see that the display illuminates. That's right, it illuminates. So the display is illuminated. Now, I will place it on a flat surface. Make sure you place it on a flat surface. You don't want to place it on an uneven surface. And then you want to zero the scale out. What that means is it may register a weight, like a phantom weight that's not even there. And we can't have that. So you have to zero the scale out. Then you take your package and you place it carefully onto the scale, and this measures, or this weighs 124 grams. Now what I like to do, here's another tip, this is another important tip, is add a couple of grams, round it up. So it's 124, I'm just going to put in 130 just to be safe, just as a margin of error. And 130 grams, and it is going to be a what is this? There we go. I think it is haunted. Paul asks, what's with the strange content? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Paul. Is it too much information? So this one I'm just going to stick through as, this can actually go through as a large letter. So it's going to go through as a large letter, and it's for 130 grams, and that's going to cost me £4.24 to ship. So that was quite a complicated one, so I'm glad we worked through that one together. 130 grams, so I'm just going to put it as like 65 or like 60. Okay. Total weight, no, okay, there we go. We'll do that. So that's that one done. Asians are slow with math. Z, can you go back? Oh, Z, you're getting way too advanced. Not even Shazad knows this stuff. Why envelopes, not brown? Chris, just what I purchased. Cannot repeat the process. Ad says, damn, I thought I needed to. Wow, this is mind blowing. Slow down. Oh gosh. Yeah, Paul, we're just being a little bit silly. I'm just doing a little bit of shipping. Yeah, if you've just popped in, it's just being a little bit silly, doing a bit of shipping, trying to make it. I don't know. My scale is haunted. Yeah, with the phantom weight. Yeah. Love. LMAO, how the hell can I sleep with this gold on? You can sleep, Tommy, trust me. You won't be losing out much by not watching this. Tori, hand up at the back of the class. Would it still be considered combined if there are more than 2 items? You weren't clear. Okay, just to be clear, any more than 1 item would be classed as a combined shipment. Hello, is this packing parcels for idiots? Asks Ash. Well, I am packing parcels. You need to compensate for the 1 gram weight of the postage label, says Damien. Very true. Damn, I've been doing it all wrong. This is actually a listing distraction. Yeah, I've listed nothing yet. Good morning from Georgia, USA, Diane. Okay, hi Diane, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Don't ask Z to explain how to overcome that. Oops, I'm glad I listed before I came to bed to watch this. Very funny though, says Paul. Oh, I'm glad you're finding it. It's just being a bit silly. I'm just shipping some RC parts and, you know, I just thought I'd jazz it up a little bit. Oh God, I didn't realize it was silly. I've been riveted. So, okay, let's get back to it, okay? Because I think we've lost. I'm all about efficiency as well. An important part of business is efficiency, and we have lost a lot of efficiency. Time is money, so I've lost a lot of time. Therefore, I've lost money by that little sidetrack we just had there. So I need to get back now. Okay, let's get to this. Next item I'm shipping. So let's get back to the format of this video. We're all about consistent content. The next item I'm going to share with you guys is the gearbox pair from Hobao. That's the brand, Hobao. Don't pronounce the first section separately because it could just be sounding a little bit rude. So if you called it Hobao, you know, it might look like a misogynistic command. You don't want it to sound like that. It's Hobao. So if you ever see that brand, Hobao, okay, not Hobao, because that would be rude. There we go. So that's the next item. So this is a gearbox pair. Now this sold for £9.50. Now, interesting fact about this item is I can tell from my professionally trained eye, having been such a high level reseller for many years now, that this item has a depth of more than 2.5 centimeters. Let's just test that. You see, if it doesn't go through, that means it's more than 2.5 centimeters. Okay, so there you go. Let's just try it that way. No, it's just not going to go through that particular gap, is it? You see, therefore it's greater than 2.5 centimeters. If you should come across a situation, if you come across a situation where you have an item that won't fit through the 2.5 centimeter slot, the chances are you are dealing with what is called here in the UK a small parcel. Now, small parcel has dimensional requirements of 45 centimeters by 35 centimeters by 16. I don't need to worry about that. I know that this is fine. So in it goes, and this is going to I don't even need to weigh this really because it's going to go as a small parcel, so I can put in whatever amount I want on that one. And let me just get that sorted out. We'll put it through as maybe 120 grams just for the sake of it, really. Okay, and that's going to cost me $2.95 to ship, so I'm not going to get like as much profit from that item because that was like a £9.50 sale, and then $2.95 is going to go in shipping. All right, let's go back to the comments, see if I can help any of you guys out, because I understand that this is pretty advanced stuff. I make no apologies for the advanced content that I'm putting out though. Right, let's see what questions people have. Making me hungry. Watch this. Really, Chris? I don't understand how, but okay. If we could have Zinkrillin packing and shipping show, it'd be. What's the next parcel? Oh, we got to that. I love. Kent says, bow down. Hi, Kent. Came for the RC, staying on tips on how to be a gentleman, says see the stuff. Lil Bow Wow. Linguistics student bonus knowledge bomb. Crisscross will make you jump. Okay. But what if you smush it, asks Thrifty Pixie Cara? That's a good question, Cara. Whilst you could indeed apply... Whilst I could apply sufficient force to compress this parcel to make it fit the 2.5 centimeter gap, it would come with an unforeseen and unwanted circumstance, which would be breakage. Now, one of the things when you send out items to your customers, ideally you want them to function as intended, because eBay likes you to sell items that are as described. Therefore, if I was to compress this by adding some kind of force or smush, as you put it, Cara, it could have a negative circumstance in which the customer would receive the item and not be very happy and possibly open an item not as described case, and therefore be able to get a refund. So that's just something you should bear in mind. So if you're looking to smush something, try to bear in mind the potential ramifications of your actions. Right. I don't know how you can keep a straight face for most of the time, says Leah. Okay. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Very true, Tommy. Very true. That is actual fact. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Okay. Funky UK Neil T says, I received a large letter today that was way oversized. Never got charged though. Okay. Pretty advanced stuff, says Aid. Says, all right. Very useful information, says Nick. I was wondering why all my large letters over 2.5 centimeters were getting rejected by the post office. I understand. Diana Z, how many orders this weekend? I think we were on around the 25 mark, so there's been a bit of a drop from the previous weekend, but we're kind of expecting that because obviously the news of the lockdown being loosened, etc. That has obviously had some kind of an impact, but we're still doing pretty decent. Okay, the next item, guys, let's move on. Let's move this on. The next item I'm going to be shipping is the PD1624 front CVA drive shafts for the SSK RC vehicle. So again, what you do is you take the part that you have sold, you reach into your envelope box, which I have over here, there somewhere, pull out the envelope. Now carefully lift the flap open and place the RC part into the envelope. Ensure you have not missed. Okay, let me show you the correct and the incorrect method. Okay, that is incorrect because as you can see, the part, no, it's not inside the envelope. So you must make sure that the part goes inside. Now you can often tell that you've done it correctly if there's added weight to the envelope. You can feel it, and also if you open and look inside, the part should be visible with either one or both of your eyes. Very important to check that. So again, we will not be removing the seal. The seal must stay intact because obviously we will need that to do our final check to make sure the correct label is going on the correct envelope. So there we go. Kendi is alive. Hi Z, please tell me how to resell. Hey there, the vinegar jar. Peter Cummins. Guys, also, if I don't know how many people are in the chat actually. Whoever's in the chat, thank you for popping in. Please make sure you check out the Vinegar Jar's YouTube channel. Peter Cummins, he's a really great guy. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. He actually puts out really interesting videos. He does a List 5 live every Monday. It's a great way to start the week. He just chills out with you and lists 5 items, and during the week he's putting out various reselling related videos. Definitely please check out the Vinegar Jar as well. Right. Let's scroll down the chat. You have the best part numbers, says Neil T. Thank you. The 1624. If that had been the 63, no way it would have been large letter. That's a good point, Gimbal. That's a good point. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? How are you? So just to clarify, no smushing. Ronnie, this is not a serious video. Not that you need to be told. This is hilarious. I'm getting nothing done, says Damien. Okay. It's all a simulation in the Matrix. This looks like some kind of magic trick. Pour a jug of milk in the bag. Question: can you confirm if you ever need to seal the letter before postage? Okay, before the actual act of postage, Kara, it is imperative that you seal the envelope. It is not advisable to have loose flaps in the post box. Yeah. I wish my wife still had her seal, says Ronnie. Wow, Ronnie, really? Wow, that's good to know. I'm glad. Frankie's Fine says, will there be a quiz at the end? I get nervous when tested. No, there will be no quiz, don't worry, there'll be no quiz at the end. True that, Ronnie, says Ken. Oh gosh, hit the thumbs up. Man, what a shout out, I love you, man. Oh, whatever. Oh gosh, Peter, don't. Oh, the Fugglers, yeah, the worst purchase I've ever made is there. Ugh, there, worst purchase. I just cannot sell those. All right. The vinyl price. Z, I'm finding it hard to keep up. Any chance you could slow down a bit? The vinyl price. I will do my best, but just to let you know, this is, by its very nature, this is a complex subject, and unfortunately, not everybody can always grasp it. You know, I will do my best to obviously explain it as carefully as I can. But you know, you have to just bear in mind that maybe it's just sometimes things can be out of the natural grasp of people, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, I appreciate we're tackling some pretty heavy stuff here. So, Zahir, do you live down south? I used to, the reseller kid. I used to live down south. I am from the southeast of England. However, I now live in the northwest of England. Here we go. What's a seal on a woman? That's what I was thinking, Jeep. I didn't want to ask. Right. Help Z help. No, please don't buy it. No, don't buy them. Don't buy them. It's fine. Ronnie, you have to go back and watch the end of the show last night and see your brother Krillin shipping. Pure gold. I have one Fugler. I'm about to give it to my dog. Good move, Sam. Good move. Definitely. Z is to Fugglers as Chris is to Chop Chop Caps. I just don't want anything to do with them. Right. Let's move on. Guys. Let's just tick this along. So we've done the drive shaft, the 1624. That is going to cost me 88 pence to ship. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm going to zip through a few of these other ones. Next item I'm shipping is a... what am I shipping next? I think it's this. Right. The next part we are shipping is the PD7143 steering servo horn for the AT10. This part sold for £7.90. And again, we will be using the envelope method. Item inside the envelope. There we go. And that is also going to be a 95 gram one. I'm conscious of time, guys. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for what is essentially just a bit of fun. So I'm just going to zip through a few of these and we'll get them shipped. Okay. Oh, cool. Probably one of the closest resellers to me. Big up the Northwest, man. Oh, there's lots of us in the Northwest, isn't there, ads? Big green egg fund instead. Who wants to hear something freaky, says Peter Cummins. Why not? Why not? Seal was talking about her mouth is always running. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Right, here we go. Pro boat. Okay, yeah, I'll deal with that later. That's going to Germany. Okay, this is quite a crazy sale, actually. This is quite a crazy sale, guys. Check this out. There we go. PD0563, some blue O-rings. These sold for £10.98. How amazing is that? £10.98. Let's get this in the bag. So again, I nearly made a rookie mistake. Guys. Can you guess the rookie mistake? We sold this for £10.98. We can't really ship this out with the old price sticker, which it won't focus, which says £2.24, can we? We can't do that. That would be wrong. That would be incorrect. So what we want to do, see, even the best of us can make mistakes. That's what that shows. I'm just trying to show you guys, don't worry, don't be intimidated. I'm human, just like you. I know it's difficult to believe when you've seen this level of just high-end knowledge and work ethic over the last few minutes. I can appreciate it'd be very difficult for you to believe that I can make an error like that. But yes, I have indeed left the price tag on, and we could have shipped this lovely packet of O-rings. I mean, look at those. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Look, they're blue. There's a few of them in there. Lovely. I have now removed the price ticket. And now we will continue with the aforementioned envelope method. There we go. £10.98 sale. This is going to France, however. So there will be a shipping cost. The shipping cost of these to France is going to be £2.97. So £10.98 minus the £3, still pretty good profit for what is such an easy little sale. Okay, Hart says 24-hour live stream. If I can, Ronnie, I don't have enough content for how many minutes have we been going? 40 minutes. Look, I'm reaching already. 24 hours wouldn't happen, man. Jesus God, 88p. A single sheet of paper is 75 cents. Wow, Tommy, that's expensive. Any tips on envelope size? Asked Michelle Lathan. Is more room inside better or worse for the RC parts? Should you consider folding the envelope before sealing? Asking for a friend. That's an extremely good question, Michelle. I find that if there is extra space in the envelope, it doesn't seem to have an impact. It doesn't affect the structural integrity of the envelope. When I made my envelope purchasing decision, I spent a lot of time researching the various chemical compositions and the makeup of the envelopes that I was purchasing, because any decision I make in regards to my business, I take very seriously. I did speak to some friends in some high up places, and I'm very confident that even if there were vast areas of space inside a package where the RC part just simply wasn't taking up the full room available to it, the structural integrity of the envelope would remain, and the parcel should arrive intact to a very happy customer. So thank you for that question. I do appreciate it, Michelle. I hope I was able to answer it sufficiently for you. The Vinegar Jar says, I was at the post office and the lady behind the till was sorting the mail from the person in front of me, and I saw a packaged address to Peter Ray. What are the odds? Man alive, that is a great story, Peter Cummins. Unbelievable. That is, yeah, who'd have thought, hey? Who'd have thought? Price, oh no, that was close. Very true. Hey Luke, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Dapper Tiger says, Z, do you have a Patreon? Yes, I do have a Patreon. You're more than welcome. It's extremely expensive though, because obviously, the cost of the Patreon has to match up with the importance of the information. And as you guys have seen already, not everyone is out there explaining that the item must go inside the envelope. This is quite high level stuff, so the cost is quite high. Hey John, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Tori says, what's your store called? I want a Fugler. It's not on my RC store. Right. 24 hours, that would be a challenge. Always good to have a snug fit, says Leanne. Very true. Darkened Soul says, I'd like a video on bigger items. Those are scary and I need a pro packer to give me tips. Fair enough, Darkened Soul. Crap, I don't know the chemical composition of my satchels. Thanks, Prof. No worries, Michelle. Do you pay us to go on your page? What is the crash test rating of the envelopes you use? Are they Euro NCAP rated for France? Asked Gimbal. Very good question, Gimbal. I believe so, although don't quote me on that. I'm going to have to speak to my people just to clarify. Anyway, guys, we need to move on. Thank you for the questions, but we need to move on. Next item. Okay, here we go. This is a beautiful sale. This is a wonderful sale. I like this sale very much. So here is PD0548. This is a front/rear differential gear set for an EB4 buggy. This is going to Germany for £30.98. So very nice little sale. Unfortunately, this will be going as a small parcel because it is a bit wide, but it's not going to cost me anything really. So £30.98 for that one. Let me just get the price. So that's going to cost me how much to ship to Germany? Come on, internet. My internet is so terrible. It's going to cost me £4.86 to ship to Germany. So that's a nice little sell. $29.99 normally they are. I don't know, $24.99 they are, and then he paid £6 shipping, so $30.98 in the bag, $4.86 shipping. Jobs are good one. Let's just put that down there. I'm sorry if I'm zipping through and getting a little bit loose on the detail of the process, but you know, we do need to keep a move going on. If you guys do have any questions, obviously you're free to put them into the chat and I'll do my best to answer. All right, next item. So this is quite a budget part. Well, this is like the cheapest I sell really. There's another one with a price ticket on it. This is a rear hub carrier set. Unfortunately, these parts from Carzone are for a brand of RC called HSP or High Speed, they're called, and they're quite budget. So these are only a £4 sale. So £4 sale, but I'm gonna have to minus 88 pence for shipping. So you know, it's only a £3 sale, but they were part of the job lot. So in they go. Let me just get that sorted out as well. Let's do this, shall we? I just put in 95 grams for some reason for most of my large letter prices. I just can't help it. So that's going to cost me 88 pence to ship. Next item is another £3.99 sale, and that is these tiny little bearings. Look how small they are. The tiniest little bearings. I've actually got like 30 plus of these in stock. So again, it's a simple envelope job. In the envelope it goes. $3.99 minus fees plus the 88p shipping. I'll probably only come away with like £2.50 or something, but still. Next item, should get that marked as well. It's okay, Z. We have to take responsibility for our own learning too. We understand you have work to do, says Gimbal. Thank you for being so understanding. Next item, part PD1504. This has been a very good seller for me. This is sold for €14.78. And again, is going to Germany. The Germans are out in force buying my RC parts, it seems, and I am very happy about that. I welcome them to buy my RC parts. Okay, we're getting there now. Look at this, just buzzing through this. Okay, wow. Now this has got to be the sale of the day. Someone paid €13 for this packet of screws. Yes, that is an incredible sale. I love sales like that. They excite me. You know, I mean, they could have gotten these from any hardware store if they knew the measurements of the screws they needed, but they paid me €13. So, I'll take it. Okay. Hey Heather, just realised, no worries Heather, you've really not missed anything. Honestly, you've really not missed anything. Next item, PD6428, which is this top plate that's sold for £14.89. And that's again going to France. And again is a under 100 gram large letter, so will cost me $2.97 to ship. Yes, you can get them cheaper. You can get them at B&Q cheaper, Georgina, but if the buyer wants, sometimes what will happen is if someone has an RC car and the parts break, their immediate thing to do is to look at their user manual, where it will have a breakdown of every part used to build their car. So and it tells you that these are M3 screws or whatever. It tells you what the screws dimensions are, or if you have a caliper, you can measure a screw quite easily. But most people's instant reaction is, bam, look at what part number I need, and they buy the part, and they don't think to themselves, actually I'm paying 13 euros for just a small bag of screws, standard hex screws that I could buy by the kilo probably at B&Q. But yeah, it's just the way people are. He has a screw loose. Yes, RZ bars. How much are my padded envelopes? Asked Cedar Stuff. I buy them in a lot of 500, I think. Let me just tell you what I paid. The more you buy, the cheaper they are, but I'm limited for storage. I paid £20. No, it was not 500, for 200. I paid £20 for 200. So yeah, quantity of envelopes 200, total 20 quid. So yeah, that's what I pay. You can get them cheaper, but I really like the company I buy them from. They're reliable, and for someone like me who often forgets to order parts and things like that, they're really quick at delivering. So I wouldn't have actually been able to get my shipping out today, but I knew that if I ordered from these guys, they're really good. Yeah. Win for you then. Yes, it is a win. Yeah, totally. 080 PD 0801. Let's just get that done as well. 95 grams, large letter, 88p. Okay. And next item, PD 1204. That's an £8 sale. Again, that's going to be an 88 pence shipping. So £8 sale. Very happy with that. Wish I could sell screws for £13. You can. What some people actually do, Cara, is, especially in the RC part world, they will get the measurements for screw sets for different cars, and they will obviously buy the screws and create their own bundles of screws. And the other thing that people do it with are the bearings that are used, because all RC cars, all half decent ones, have metal bearings in them. So they'll have bearings in the wheel hubs, they'll have bearings in the differentials. And if you can get the right size of bearings and get all of them together, and you can buy bearings very cheaply as well, you can ask a premium by bundling them together and selling them as, yeah. Oh, there you go. You've just read my mind there. Yeah, Z, if you could buy screws in bulk, is it worth repacking stuff? Leanne has just said exactly what. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, Leanne. Yes, it can be worth doing. It can be. I've got enough on my plate, at the moment, with stock, etc., than to have to do that as well. But it is definitely an option. It's worth doing more for end of line cars that are older. So cars from the 90s, early 2000s. You can definitely do really well, and there are people that do that, and it's profitable because you can buy screws and bearings so cheaply. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Next item I'm shipping is this. This is another cheapy sale. This is only a $3.99 sale, but again, it's just going to go as a large letter, and that's 88 pence. Fat Girl Sewing says, wish I could send packages for 88p. Yeah, anything under 100 grams it works out so cheap. It works out so cheap. Yeah, there is money everywhere. Next item, 1892 shock pin set. Well, someone paid £6.20 for those pins. That's another nice little sale. So again, envelope method. There we go. Envelope method. We're gonna go for the 95 grams just for the sake of it. 88p. People do the same for capacitors for recapping old game consoles. Very true. People do it for electricals. People do it for you're right, old game consoles, vintage electricals. People do it for they find out the relevant band sizes for Walkmans as well. So if you have like a vintage Walkman and you take it apart and you find out what is the size of the band that's used for the tape, you can buy those in bulk, find them and buy them in bulk from China, and you can sell them at a big profit, saying replacement band for this particular model or that particular model. And there are so many people out there looking to repair. There'll be resellers buying from you who are looking to repair those items, and they will buy the part from you. So yeah, Damien says, whoop whoop, tax rebate just landed in my bank account. Fantastic news, Damien. Superb. Tori says, just been on eBay, it's a fuggler minefield. Yeah, I mean, if you really do want to buy one, the store description for the general store is always in our description. You can click onto that and get one there, but I'm not going to be like promoting kind of thing, because they're just a bad purchase for me. Right, next final item, guys, and then I'm going to be printing out labels. Okay, hold on a second. PD0801, which is PDO? Why is that not okay? I think that was meant to be going in with something and I have missed it. I think that's what's happened. This is the final item. This is going to Greece. That's for £20. This is a pinion tool, so this helps you. I think what does it do? Does it like to remove a pinion or something? I'm not sure what it does, to be honest, but it's a pinion tool, and someone paid me £21 for that. It weighs 43 grams, so it's going to be another under 100 gram large letter. And that is amazing. So £21 charged. It is going to cost me $2.97 to ship it to Greece. So that's that sorted. And all I need to do now is check what this belongs to, because this for some reason is like hanging around and I'm not sure why it's hanging around. So this is a PD0801. I've got a feeling. Okay. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Is it this one? PD0801. No, that's the tank. Oh man, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure it out. PD0801. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, that's all the parcels there. Let me just pay for these. Cannot oh man, generate. Oh, now I've got to find which ones haven't got address details. Are you serious? Is it this one? No. So one of these hasn't got address details. How am I meant to know which one it is? How am I meant to know which of these things doesn't have? Okay, it must be this one. Yep. There you go. Copy and paste, update order, and then do it. Please take a moment. Okay, it's going to cost me £40 in shipping. That lot. Benefit of doing your first tax return early and overpaid in the old PAYE job, says Damien. Waiting for my self-employed grant, should be in my bank account by Thursday, says Daisy. Cool. Night's Life says hi. Hi there, Night's Life. How are you? Leanne says, I've just bought some low noise clear tape to stop my daughter nagging me when I'm packing parcels late at night when she goes to bed. As she says, all she can hear is the tape sound. It is the tape sound. It is quieter. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I have heard George talk about low noise tape as well. He's a big fan of low noise tape. So yeah, definitely worth picking up if it's one of those items. Have you ever left the label on and shipped the item, i.e. charity shop? Scotsman, I think I have done that. Yes, I have done that in the past. I don't think I've never had it be a problem though. I've never had someone actually complain to me. So that's, you know, I've not been caught, as it were. So if I've done it, I think I've done it. If I've done it, I've not been caught out for it. So that's something. All right, let me just print this stuff out. And then it'll be time to label. Right, guys, we are approaching, well, we've just approached an hour. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to have to now do the labeling on this. And I think it's an hour's long enough, guys. I could take you through the complex process of applying the labels to the parcels, but I don't want to go through that with you guys. I think it would be too much. And also, it'd just be in real life. In honest terms, it'll be too much. I hope you guys enjoyed the impromptu live stream. It was just a little bit of fun. Best sell ever, Zahir asked the reseller kid. I think I sold an amp for like 600 quid or something. I think that's probably my best sell ever. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now. We've been on for an hour. Thank you for watching. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for the support, everyone in the chat. It means an awful lot. I hope you got a laugh out of this. It wasn't meant to be serious. Georgina says, learned so much. Thank you. Gimbal said, bye. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.